All right, everyone, welcome to the fourth episode of the Ramblin Rebels podcast with your hosts Noah Trepagnier and Lee Meyers. And we have a new host today, Taye Drake.
Hey guys.
And he's going to be helping us out with hosting podcasts and interviewing people. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, Taye.
I've had an interest in doing podcasts for a while, and I heard that you guys were doing one, so I had to ask Miss Lyons and see if I can get in on the action. And I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, today is a wonderful day to do this podcast. I'm having a great day today, guys. How's y'all's day going?
Mine personally is I'm just doing pretty good.
Yeah, today's a really good day. Last week we came home with a win from that game. That was pretty good.
41-38.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a really fun game. But I saw that Scott White scored a touchdown.
His first touchdown of the season.
That was wild.
Finally,
what's it like what's it like transferring from another school and like adapting to what we do?
It's difficult because not only do you have it's a new place, but you have to adapt to a new, like I came from a school that didn't have a uniform policy, and we could wear whatever we wanted to wear, and to have to adapt to that and have to shave and wearing the right shoes and having your ID on at all times, I had to adapt, and not to mention the ineligibility things for sports and having to deal with the LHSA rules and rulings of me not being able to play sports for a year and a day.
That's a really weird thing, by the way. A year and a day.
Yeah, I agree. It's very weird.
Very specific.
Very specific. But yeah, it was very challenging because not only am I in a new setting, but I have new faces, not people that I've gone to school with for years.
Yeah, 100%. Have y'all seen the injuries around campus?
Oh yeah.
Everyone's
I personally,
walking around with
I've seen
crutches.
Everyone around walking with crutches.
It's shoulder slings.
It's shoulder slings.
I'm injured.
Like everybody is walking around.
How did you get injured?
During practice, it's just
Practice?
just a freak accident, I guess.
Freak accident? What? Tell us exactly what happened. I want to hear this freak accident.
Well, we were doing pass protection play, and my shoulder got caught up in the play, and I guess as of right now, we're looking at subluxation or dislocation, and maybe a torn labrum. But we're going to find out Friday. The answers on that.
Gotcha.
But we have four, including me, four injured shoulders on the team.
Just on the football
Just
team.
on the football team, all shoulders, and with a mix in the school, we have four ACL tears, and an LCL tear.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So like, how does the coach treat injuries?
I mean, honestly, I guess it's just like hey,
What's gonna happen?
It's gonna not that it's gonna happen, because I mean it will. You're never 100% playing football.
Mm-hmm.
You're always dealing with some sort of pain because it's a physical sport. Like you literally put a helmet and pads, and you literally go hit people for almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you practice for 2 hours during the week, and you hit people the whole time.
And not to mention, it's in the heat.
Yeah, it's a very
almost
hot.
It's pretty much
painful
summer,
process.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a man's game. It's not. It's you have to have the mental fortitude and the physical fortitude to play the game of football.
100%.
So back to what you said about the uniforms being different at Riverside compared to your old school. So what do you think about the Spirit Week that we've been having, like the days and the themes that we've had?
I think it's good because it helps everybody, like, I'm a big art guy. It helps everyone like express their artistic abilities with like what they come to school dressed in, what their ideas are for homecoming week, and like to see people today with like it's War Game Wednesday, and each class had a different color, and me and Noah, being juniors, got blessed with the color green, so we could just wear camo.
Just
strictly camo. So we were just wearing, just green, and just seeing what people came to school dressed in. Like, I have a utility belt on right now. So I mean, it's fun. I really do like it. How about you guys?
I think it was pretty good. Like, I think being able to express our own interests in the things that we wear, like Monday, how we had movie duo day. You know, you can get with your friends and everything else, and match with your favorite movies that you might like. Like, it might be a Halloween movie, it might be something else, it might be a random movie, it might be a comedy movie. I think Coach Erica did. What movie did she do?
I think she did White
She did
Chicks.
White Chicks.
Yeah. White
So,
Chicks.
That
so
was
you got
hilarious.
funny movies mixed in with like animated movies, and
Yeah.
then on Tuesday it doubled up and they had an actual animated character.
Yeah,
day.
like a Cartoon Tuesday type.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that was
like I
pretty
think
awesome.
it's a good way to let people express themselves and let other people that have similar interests that might have not talked to people like that before, be able to reach out to those people and like have new friend groups and meet new people.
Yeah.
So Lee, you're on the band, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us like the new band officers that y'all have? Like,
So the officers that we have this year is going pretty much in order. Jeremy is still drum major, of course. He's doing phenomenal. He's doing great. And then it would be the auxiliary captain, percussion captain, and band captain. Emile Graniard is the percussion captain. He's in charge of everyone that plays drums pretty much, and all of the melodics and stuff like that. And auxiliary would be Kaylee. Kaylee's also doing a great job, and then for the band, it would be me. I'm the regular band captain. And then we have our 2 librarians, and we have our other percussion captains.
like
just to,
co-captains?
yeah, like co-captains and assistants and stuff like that. But we have 2 librarians that keep order of music, and it's like a whole process. Everyone has their own job. I think it teaches a sense of responsibility. It's really nice to be able to hold people accountable, and then like it prepares them for the real world. So whenever they have to go out and do their own thing, it really helps out with stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's a really good thing that especially because we have elections for that at the end of the year. So
As you all know, we have a very good running back for our football team, number
yes,
7,
Bill.
Elijah Bill
Bill
Davis.
Bill.
Yeah.
All hail Bill.
How do you guys feel about him being the leading rusher in the city, which is crazy?
That is wild.
Let's take it back to the St. Thomas Aquinas game.
Right.
He scored 7 touchdowns and ran for 304 yards.
He really has a lot going for him. Like
Yes.
he's gonna go far.
Did y'all see that new Tulane offer he got?
He got a Tulane offer.
did.
He's verbally committed to UL.
He has the most rushing yards in the state.
Yeah. It's a very. He's a special kid. Let's,
Literally every single football game, we have a student section, and that student section repeats all hail Bill.
Yeah. Like on the
Every
board,
single time
all
he
hail
makes a
Bill.
touchdown. Yeah, that's on our board today as well.
Yeah.
We have all hail Bill up there, but yeah, I think he's really helping us a lot this season.
Yeah.
I think he's affecting our football team a lot, and he's inspiring, if you guys would agree, that inspiring other people to come up and try their best, and they might be able to get that good or better.
Oh yeah, because he's a
100%.
senior and this is his last season here, and I mean you have to have somebody to fill that spot. So you definitely have younger kids coming up, doing what they need to do to be that guy.
Yeah, and it's the same. I feel like it's the same thing for every group. Every group has the seniors that lead, and like
Yeah.
it's like for the band, for example, Jeremy's our drum major. He's gonna be gone. We're gonna have somebody that has to fill up that spot next year. I think we have some people that want to do it, and they're really inspired by him.
Yeah.
Like you look up to the people that taught you, and then you're like, man, I want to be like that guy.
Yeah.
So you follow in the same footsteps, and I feel like it makes a lot of people like interested in what they do more, and like look into and be better at what they do.
I completely agree.
Yeah. So, Tay, we bring up food in this podcast.
Oh, okay.
Food's it comes back every
Yeah, it's a
single
very
one.
popular subject.
It's a very popular subject. So
Talk about food for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's your favorite type of food? Like pasta, pizza, like meat stuff.
Oh
like
man, if I'm being honest with you, I'm a steak and asparagus guy.
steak and asparagus.
Steak and
Steak and
asparagus.
grilled asparagus.
Dude, that's the
That is
first time we heard that.
That's
steak
definitely
and grilled asparagus. I'm a protein type of guy. I like
Protein.
protein.
Did you say meat?
Well, that could have gone a lot of different ways, but I'm a protein guy. I like chicken. Love chicken. I love ground beef. I love steak. I like all that stuff. Rice and chicken and rice and eggs is like a good protein meal for me.
Do you have like a dietary plan or something like that you're trying to follow, or?
Yeah, I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, but also gain muscle mass at the same time. So it's
Right.
a lot of protein, heavy protein, not eating so much.
So you're sticking to it.
Oh yeah, I'm sticking to it.
I think that's the first one we've had that really has a solid
dietary
dietary
plan.
Because Bill and Scott both said they try to follow one, and then
No, Bill did not
Louisiana's-
say he tried to.
no,
follow
Bill
it.
doesn't, but Scott does.
Hey, no,
Scott
aren't you
tries
on?
to.
Aren't you on like a seafood diet, like just seafood and eat it and?
Oh, 100%. I'm still on it, actually.
Only seafood. That's crazy. So, what would you say the best lunch at the school is?
Oh man. I don't really get hot lunch, but Fridays what I do
Mm-hmm.
is you pay more, but you're paying for a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of getting the burger with the fries,
Right.
you just get the fries, and then you get the burgers wrapped, the cheeseburgers
The
wrapped in
cheeseburgers?
plastic,
Yeah.
and then you just buy it separately. And dude, it's the best like combination because like, I mean I don't know, something about the burgers that they hand out, it's just completely different from
The
the ones wrapped in
cheeseburgers
plastic.
are just
Yeah,
so much different.
it's just they have a nice, everything to them. It's a 10 out of 10
Nice
burger.
everything.
10 out of 10 burger.
It is a pretty good one. I'm not gonna lie. So like, besides the burgers, there's no other hot lunches that you really get. Like today is meatloaf and mashed potatoes, I believe.
Don't get me wrong, their mashed potatoes are really good.
Mashed potatoes are really good.
Very good mashed potatoes, especially with the gravy on it. That's yeah. I'll probably get some mashed potatoes today.
I think that's a good choice. So what's a restaurant that you go to for steak and asparagus?
Stab's Prime Steakhouse.
Where's that at?
It is in Baton Rouge.
Baton
Oh
Rouge.
my gosh.
So is it like super expensive? Or
Oh
is it
yeah,
like-
yeah. I ran up a bill that night. I went eat out with a special someone, and it was a very expensive bill that night.
Man, how expensive? Like if you had to.
Give us an
not
estimate, please.
That's like a range.
I'm PR trained, so I'll let you guys guess a number, and I'll say higher or lower.
150.
Higher.
Really?
Oh
Yeah, higher
my.
than 150. That's
Okay.
200.
You might
higher.
as well. You'd be
Higher
better at
than-
taking somebody to McDonald's than that, though.
Honestly. Do you like eating at McDonald's and?
Oh yes, I
fast
love
food
it,
place?
dude. My order at McDonald's is 2 spicy McChickens
I can't agree on that.
with a
That is-
large fry.
Yep, that's a really solid move. I'm not gonna lie.
What's the
That's-
drink? What's the drink?
Probably like a high C.
High
yeah.
C.
I see.
Okay.
Ices are always a good choice.
Yeah.
What do you think about McDonald's Sprite?
It's probably the best Sprite in the world. You can't get any better than it.
McDonald's?
Yeah, like if I'm feeling myself, if I'm feeling frisky that day, I'll get a large Sprite along with my order. How about you guys?
I don't think I've had the Sprite from McDonald's much.
Wow.
I've
All right.
yeah. I
What?
don't. I have
Apparently
not.
we're not
Okay.
living.
Yeah, I can confirm. I've only had that about 2 times, and I was probably 7 years old.
You was 7
Wow.
years old. Dude,
When's
I
the
had
last
that
time
the
you
other
ate?
day.
When's the last time you ate McDonald's?
Last time I ate McDonald's, that was maybe a month ago.
All right, that's not that bad. Everybody
It's-
needs McDonald's at least once.
Yeah, once a
Like,
month.
once a month,
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
Once
I
a
feel
month.
like that's fair, huh?
Yeah. So like diet, is there a place that you go, or like is there a specific someone that you would look up to for your like diet stuff, or is it just like loosely based on just getting protein and building muscle mass?
Honestly, I've talked to many people in the school about it because I know some guys in here like Hunter Champagne and Luke Hemel are both like
Yep.
very into
Strict.
that. Yeah, very strict.
Very
and
strict
into
on their
that.
diet.
And a very strict diet, and that's where that's kind of where that's actually who I look up to is probably Hunter.
Hunter.
He's given me the most of the advice about what I need to do and how to further my fitness journey.
So what's some other things that you like to do, like outside of football and sports like that? What's some like hobbies that you have? And
Oh man, as you guys know, they had the Wizard of Oz.
right,
I-
which you did great in, by the way.
Thank
I
you.
remember
Thank
that. That
you.
was really good.
That was awesome.
I'm
I was awesome.
I've been acting my whole life. That was my 17th performance that I've had being in a production. So That's one of my hobbies. I like to fish. I also play soccer. I'm gonna try and throw track this year.
Are you gonna be
trying to
able
throw
to
the
play?
track?
Well, throw on field.
Are you gonna be able to play stuff this year, or is it next year?
It's well, I'm supposed
A
to
year and a
be
day.
eligible for the St. Martin's game
Mm.
on October 7th to play for football.
Awesome.
But now that I'm injured, it's still up in the air because we don't know if I need surgery or not.
Yeah. So like, what was it like getting injured? Like, how did it? What went through your head whenever you were like, oh, something is wrong in my arm?
It was I cried like a baby in front of everybody on the field. Like, it was a very ugly cry. Elena's shaking her head because she knows, she was on the sideline. I cried like a baby. It was bad. I wasn't even crying that it hurt, but because of the fear of, like, you worked as hard as you could for a year just to
Yeah.
get to the point where, hey, once you're eligible, you might have a starting spot.
Right.
You're hurt and you're gonna have to sit out another year, or not being able to play the sport that you so dearly love.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really scary.
Yeah. So I've seen videos of you playing guitar. So how would you say on a scale of 1 to 10 is your how long have you been playing guitar? We'll start with that.
I've been playing guitar since I was 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how good I am,
Yeah.
I'm gonna humble myself
Okay.
and say a 10. I mean, no, I'm joking. I'll say probably a 6
A
because
6?
I stopped playing for a while because of a torn ligament in my finger
Mhm.
from an injury.
You just keep getting injured.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
This is-
I need to be in a plastic bubble or something like that. But yeah, it was. I've been playing guitar for a while. I've been playing instruments, piano.
Mhm.
I was first chairman and trumpet for 4 years at my middle school.
Nice.
So I'm a really big musical, talented, like, actor type of guy, I guess you could say.
Right. So you're really interested in like the arts and
Yes,
stuff that
love
like
the arts.
Mr. Clement offers
Yeah.
in the school.
That's-
like this play and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's the original reason why I came to Riverside, was because of Mr. Clement. Because I knew,
really.
hey, if you want to be an actor, you got to be where the best of the best is. And
Yeah. He makes everything perfect.
yeah,
I can tell you. We do the same thing about 30 times.
And if it's not
in
good, you do it
practice.
30 more.
Exactly. You
That's-
gotta do it 10 times perfectly to make sure it's right.
Exactly. That's what I love the most about Mr. Clement. He really knows what he's doing, and he really gets it done.
I think that he has inspired a lot of people to come to the school. Like I know my brother, he came here and my brother played the trombone in the band and then he graduated in 2015. But he's someone I really looked up to. And then when I joined, I pretty much was like, I want to do what he did. And then later on, I grew my own like personality and my
Yeah.
own things. So then I picked up like the tuba this year, and I feel like it's just a good way to discover who you are and like what you really like to
Yeah.
do. But Noah, what's some things that you would say you like doing outside of school?
Outside of school, I mean, I'm a reserve kid. I do lots of reserve stuff. I go swim in the river, go ride four-wheelers, ride my golf cart around reserve, just typical reserve
Typical
stuff.
reservian.
Do you see
Yeah.
yourself like moving out of Louisiana ever?
Honestly, I love Louisiana a lot, but if it came to it, I would leave, but I do not want to.
You
That's
don't
not
want
the
to.
plan. I don't want to at all.
What would be some things that you would say you'd leave for?
Later on in life, I do want to be a broadcaster or like a journalist for ESPN. That would be really cool.
You are our sports editor right now, so
I
that's,
am.
I think that's pretty good.
I am a
Practice
sports
for now.
editor. But yeah, I would love to go do that, and if I had to move, I would definitely move for it.
Do you see yourself playing like football professionally, or like Scott and Bill said, if it came to it, then you would like drop stuff to go do that?
100%. I would drop stuff for it because I love football.
Mhm.
I love everything about it. I'm in love with the game. I love playing it, and it's just a fun thing to do. And involving like the money with it. Like NFL players are getting paid a lot now.
Yeah.
They do.
So yeah, I would drop a lot of things if I had the chance to go play in the NFL.
So what's your guys' favorite college and NFL team? Like,
Oh, man.
did
I
you
don't-
since you
Oh,
grew up
here
in
we go.
reserve?
Here we
was it-
go. Here
Take
comes the
it back
argument.
to Labor Day weekend, huh?
Here comes the argument, guys.
Oh, here we go. All right, Noah, what's your take? We'll go with you.
LSU.
FSU, Florida State University, baby. Go Noles.
Oh Lord.
And we beat LSU.
You know how many
In the dome.
LSU fans listen to this?
I don't care,
You're
man.
gonna get
They're
hate.
all gonna be.
I
so
don't care,
mad.
man. We beat LSU in the dome for Labor Day weekend. What was the score? Like 27-26, I think?
Yeah,
it was
it was.
27-26 on a blocked field goal with like 2 seconds left in the game. It was a great time.
It was a really good game. I
It was a
loved
very
it.
good game. Very
So,
competitive.
Noah, would you say that you stick to like Louisiana teams? So do you like the Saints?
I love the Saints. I love the Saints.
And I like the Saints.
The
I
Saints,
just-
both Saints fans.
Yeah, both Saints fan.
Well, that's really.
What about you, Lee? What is
Yeah,
your
what
favorite
is your
sports
favorite-
team?
Favorite sports team.
sport? For football, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really watch football too much, but everyone I've grown up around and I pay attention to, there's a lot of good Saints things that I've seen. Saints is pretty like baseline, like they're good. Like
Right.
so,
Yeah.
I just like them. But I know my brother went to LSU, and was like, he went there for a little while and he spent a good amount of time there. So I feel like LSU would also be one. But I want to go to Nichols because they offer a really good band program and they have good forensic programs too. But what would you guys say you want to do like after school is over? Like you just graduated. What's the career that you want to pursue?
I mean, you can go first, Noah.
I kind of just I want to go into college, be a journalist.
Journalism.
Kind of do what I'm doing right now in high school, just write stories and just talk. I love talking. I'm a talker. I'm a talkative guy. Love talking about stuff I like.
Yep.
So that's really all I really ever want to do in my life.
You, Tay?
Honestly, it's not a specific thing that I want to do. I know, like, I want to be an actor. That's my dream. That's always been my dream. And I'm going to keep striving to be that. But, like, you always have to have a backup plan.
Right.
And if that's not the case, then I want to go into culinary arts, be a chef, because I love to cook. That's also one of my hobbies. I love to cook. But yeah, I mean, you just always have to have that backup plan.
Yeah.
I think culinary arts would be that backup plan.
So, would you say that like steak and grilled asparagus is also up there with your favorites to cook?
Yeah, definitely. I
Awesome.
mean, last time I cooked steak, I cooked it for my family. And I
How do
got
you
some
like your
good
steak?
reviews.
You like it medium
It
rare,
depends on the
medium?
mood.
Depends on the mood.
Depends on the mood. If I'm on a date, it's probably like, and it also depends on the girl. Probably like medium well.
Medium well.
Medium well, yeah.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Or
So,
yeah,
medium to medium well is.
yeah. It's my go-to. Medium well, one medium. Yeah.
See, I'm gonna add this. If y'all want us to, interview somebody or talk about something else on the podcast, you can comment on this podcast, and we will read it and we could add it to the podcast.
We will look at it. That is something that we do. Paying attention to it. We all love to do this. So, seeing your guys' suggestions and what we should talk about or what we should ask people, who we should interview, stuff like that, would help us out a lot. To know what the audience wants and to make everybody satisfied with what they're hearing. It's about you guys learning about what it's like inside of the school. That's what the podcast is about. Just students sitting down and talking with whoever y'all want. So just let us know what you guys would like to see. Tay is going to be joining us in the interviews and the podcasts and all the such. So sometimes it might be Noah and Tay. Sometimes it might be me and Noah, me and Tay, whoever it is, just doing the podcast and having fun, really. So is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just that I'm glad you guys let me join the ride and let's get this thing started.
All right. Thank you for listening and have a good one.